Now we're here with our resident political analyst and host of Local 12's Newsmakers, Dan Hurley, to talk a little bit about what Donald Trump had to say tonight. And he seemed to stay on the same theme he's been pitching all along and speaking to the people who are angry with what's been going on in Washington for a very long time.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I mean, the themes that he had tonight, what he was talking about, the rhetoric he was using was all familiar. But I would say that tonight, the whole evening was better organized than any of the other three nights, and there were no unforced errors, and things went smoothly. But there were a number of basic themes that really came out as I listened to it, and we can listen to a couple of these. One of them that I found particularly interesting was his stress tonight on law and order, that he's the law and order candidate. Let's take a listen to what he says.
An attack on law enforcement is an attack on all Americans. I have a message to every last person threatening the peace on our streets and the safety of our police. When I take the oath of office next year, I will restore law and order to our country. Believe me, believe me.
Well, one of the interesting things about that, Rob, to me, is that one, he clearly knows that the time right now, given everything that's been happening in the last 6 weeks or so, he's speaking to the American people and where we are and where people's minds are right now. Secondly, he just has this sense that the way that ends, believe me, he has this sense, he came back to it over and over again, things are going to change and you can count on it from him. There was another area in foreign policy that I thought was very clear this evening. Let's listen to a bite there that he has to give.
Americanism, not globalism, will be our credo as long as we are led by politicians who will not put America first. Then we can be assured that other nations will not treat America with respect, the respect that we deserve.
Well, clearly, again, just as you were saying, he's reading people and people feeling that they're being put upon by globalism. But you're going to talk to Procter & Gamble, which is a truly global company. This is where he's going to have trouble with Rob Portman, because Rob Portman was our trade negotiator under the second President Bush. And this all flows into how he's going to renegotiate and just end these treaties. So I think there's some really interesting stuff here.
And jobs, jobs, jobs. You heard that a lot throughout the speech. He's trying to put people, or cause people to believe he's going to put them back to work.
Right, and that somehow if we can stop these international trade agreements, we'll bring all those jobs back. It may be a little bit more complicated than that.
Dan Hurley, thanks very much.
Good.
Local 12 will continue our convention coverage next week. We'll have live reports from Philadelphia. That's where the Democratic National Convention will take place, and we'll take you there live.